Welcome to Lesson 1, Metric Conversions. Our objective for this lesson is to identify base units of measurement and to convert between units of measurement. So let's first start off. What is chemistry? Chemistry is the study of matter and all the changes that it undergoes. If you recall, matter is anything that has mass and takes up space, which we call volume. And some of the fundamental states of matter are solid, gas, and liquid. When we describe matter, we can describe it as a qualitative measurement. This is a descriptive, non-numerical observation, so no numbers, things like it's hard, it's soft, it's green, etc. A quantitative has the word quantity in it. A quantitative measurement is a measurement that is in the form of numbers or units. So something is 5 grams is a quantitative measurement. This is going to be the bulk of our measurements for the year, especially in the lab setting. So when we use a quantitative measurement, we're going to use the metric system. This is a system of measurement used in science and in most countries. The base units of measurement are found on your reference table, Table D, which looks like this. It gives you the symbol, the name, and then the quantity that it's measuring. So for example, a little m stands for meter, which measures length. And then Table C on our reference table is a table of selected prefixes. And we use these prefixes to modify our base unit, the metric system. For example, if we have something that's measuring grams, which is mass, so we have little g. This is a base unit. It has only one letter. If we want to modify that, I can put a small m in front to get milligrams. I could put a k in front to get kilograms. It gives you the prefix and also tells you the factor. So for example, a kilo is 1,000. 10 to the 3 is 1,000. A milli is 1,000th, or 10 to the negative 3, or 10 to the minus 3. So let's check our understanding. Can you identify the base unit of measurement? So how do we convert then between units of measurement using Table C? The first thing you're going to do is going to find the difference between the exponents of the two prefixes using your Table C. Then we're going to move decimal place or decimal point that many places. Now the question is, do I move it to the left or to the right? So here's Table C. The thing that's not on there is going to be our base unit. The base units are 10 to the 0. So you want to write this down on your notes, 10 to the 0. And it's located right here. Those are all base units, anything that has one letter. So for example, we have grams, meters, or liters. So the trick here is if you turn your table on its side, like such, if we get an example, we know which way to move the decimal point. So let me show you. Example 1, convert 5.2 centimeters to millimeters. Okay, first thing I want to do is find the difference between the two factors. So if we look at centi on our chart, centi is going to be here, and it's 10 to the minus 2. So we're going from 10 to the minus 2, and then milli is right next to it at 10 to the minus 3. So the difference between the two factors, minus 2 and minus 3, is going to be 1. So I'm moving my decimal point one place. So now I need to figure out which way am I moving it to. And this is why I had you turn the chart on the side. So we look at where we start. We're starting on centi, right? Centimeter. So centi is going to be right here. And now we're going to millimeter. So I'm going to the right. So that means I'm moving my decimal point to the right. We figured out here one place. So 5.2, one place to the right, equals 52 millimeters. Let's see another example. Convert 45.5 millimeters to meters. First thing I want to do is find the difference between the factors. So I'm going from millimeters, so milli is 10 to the minus 3. And we're going to meter. One letter, that's a base unit. Base units are always going to be 10 to the 0. So I know from minus 3 to 0 is 3 places. So I know I'm moving 3 places. Again, what direction? Well, if I'm going from milli, I'm going to 10 to the 0, which is over here. I'm moving it to the left 3 places. So 45.5, I'm going to the left now. 1, 2, 3 is going to equal 0.045 meters. And our last example, convert the following, 20 centimeters to meters. Again, first thing I'm going to do, centi. I look up my prefix. So centi is here at 10 to the minus 2. And then one letter is a base unit. That's 10 to the 0. Minus 2 or negative 2 and 0. It's 2 places. Since I'm going from centi to a base unit at 10 to the 0, I'm going to the left. There is no decimal point in this number. If there's no decimal point, it's assumed that it's going to be to the right over here. So you put that in, and now move it 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So I have 0.20 meters. You'll notice that when you go from a smaller unit division, so something lower on the table, to a bigger unit division, I'm going to have less of them, and that's why the number is getting smaller. And obviously, vice versa. If I go from a big unit to a small unit, I'll have more of them, the number gets bigger. Okay, let's check our understanding. At this point, you should be able to do the following 2 things. Identify a base unit of measurement and be able to convert between units of measurement using your table C.